Right, hello and welcome to the channel. Alright, well we get going just with that. We've got that open up there like that. Oh, right, it's going.
It is really reprehensible when you think how driven they are commercially in other ways. Tom Watson is an electrical engineer, and he said that actually it kind of looked as though the transformers or transducers or whatever they are were very old. He was saying, and that from what he could see, and obviously we don't have the full information in front of us, but he's going from what he can see as an expert in that area, that there should have been some sort of concrete barrier between that and any backup.
What do you mean old? What does old mean?
And from what he could see, that didn't look to be the case. It makes us look a bit...
old. What do you mean old? I mean, a lot of the stuff that I stripped down, all the electrical stuff, the old stuff's really well made. It's made out of like good materials. I don't think it's saying it's old, really. I'm not sure exactly what that actually means. So, there's firelighting session going on here. There's a firelighting session going on here, and yes there is. Right. I'm doing my usual, my usual kind of. So I've got the stake on. I think it's going to be, there's no firelighters in there. None at all. None at all.
Really, people want to know that there's going to be a robust investigation.
Oh, aye, look at that. Wow, it's away. Wow. Wow. Wow, look at that. Oh, yes. So we've got a big log right in the middle of all that. So I've stacked all the kindling round about the side of it. Right. So we've got a big log in there. That, and I've got kindling all around it and paper. So the idea is the paper lights the kindling. It's quite a big log. I mean, I couldn't get that log in once the fire was going. I had to put it in first. Right, so right.
They are unlikely to get any additional compensation unless they have, incredible travel insurance, some extra clauses in there. But their basic rights under aviation regulation in the UK would be just for basic costs.
It's not a good idea having the door open like that because then some of it could fall out. So, yeah, let's see how this is going to go. Come on. Some people just drive you nuts. So I'm debating with this woman, and she's one of these Extinction Rebellion types. It's bonkers.
Failed asylum seekers could be sent to the Balkans under fresh Labour plans to tackle the small boat crisis. The so-called returns hubs would house migrants following a failed asylum bid, and the government has said that they will approach countries including Albania, Serbia, Bosnia and North Macedonia. Does this all sound a little bit familiar to you? A bit like a plan that they scrapped shortly after they returned to office. A bit like Rwanda. Joining me now is journalist and commentator Khadija Khan. Khadija, welcome. So Khadija, what do you make to this then? Are you all in favour of this idea now that we could potentially, instead of sending people to Rwanda, we will now send failed asylum seekers? So Rwanda was slightly different in that, but the notion of a third country is still there. Do you think that they're going down the right track?
Right.
For having me on your show. This issue is a shared challenge right across the world, and it is an international problem, and this needs an international
keep an eye on it. Keep an eye on it, see what happens. It's going quite well.
And I think we are falling short on achieving all of these targets. Labour has scrapped about
I don't know why I do these firelighting videos. There's not that many people watch them, but I've got this obsession with watching or recording how the fire, like establishes itself. Yeah.
She mentioned the figure of £700 million in the comments that.
And we're struggling a wee bit because that log is so big in the middle there. It would have been a lot easier if we had like small bits instead. It's something you need to ask them more, you know. So.
And not to mention that the Rwanda government has said that it is under no obligation to refund any money. So as a result, we see that after all these theatrics, these political theatrics, this whole the Rwanda schemes, regardless of its supposed implications and potential success, it seems to be a shocking way.
So get the fire going, have a bit of a rest. It's 5:15. Saturday.
On smashing the gangs and making illegal for the smugglers to advertise on social media. Now they are also
keep an eye on that fire.
Plan to Rwanda. I mean, this is really strange because they scrapped that plan by saying that it is ineffective because there is no legal framework to carry out that plan. So, what legal framework they are substantially using or they are going to use to carry out this plan? I mean, this seems to be again political theatrics in order to distract attention from the real issues.
Which is, of course, one of them, and as our commentator earlier pointed out, legal migrations. That's the legal stuff, which they could be doing something about. But also the worst bit for me is illegal migration, where people are coming here and risking their lives. Now, Keir Starmer talked about smashing the gangs, but have you seen anything or any notion that he's actually doing something about that?
Now, looking at processing, offshore processing shows that they have been failed in their attempts to smash the gangs. And second, now they have realized the need an effective deterrence to deal with this issue. But in current circumstances, when we have no legal framework to carry out any plans similar
Right,
to
is it going?
I think this plan
Is it going?
to be an exorbitant gimmick, in my opinion. So there is good. No solution is there that we can just expect from that policy. It's again something similar to Rwanda, and we don't know how it's going to work. What they said that they're going to change the law before.
That's going well, isn't it?
Seize the power, and now
I don't think it's going to be a problem.
mention of changing the law.
Yeah.
So how they are going to make it work? That
I don't think it's going to be a problem at all. Yep.
It's a huge question for DJ Khan, and I doubt that any of them will
It's not going to be a problem.
all this is going to be. So it's really good to talk to you as journalist and commentator Khadija Khan. Thank you.
That's it establishing itself.
18 minutes after 5 o'clock, and if you're in search of some spectacular joy, then you may want to take part in our latest Great British giveaway in your chance.
Right, okay then. So, we've got it going. We'll check back in 10 minutes. Okay?